This outstanding woman has been with Outlook Publishing since 2007. With over 20 years of experience in financial research and business journalism, she was tasked with the relaunch of Outlook Business in 2012, with a decided focus on enterprise, strategy, and markets. Hers is the brain behind multiple marquee titles, one of which is the Outlook Business Outstanding Women. Under her tutelage,
all of you at Outlook Business Outstanding Women. This is a very, very special moment of us, and I extend a very warm welcome to each one of you for taking the time out and being with us. During my college days, I used to be mesmerized by all the women in business. Lalita Gupte, Kalpana Morparia, Naina Lai Kidwai, Rama Bijapurkar. And the girl power at ICICI particularly made me feel if there was one place women really had a chance to make it right to the top, then it was banking and finance.
Senior Living and Director, Max India Limited. Please welcome Ms. Ashni Biani, Director, Future Ideas, Future Group. Now, please welcome Ms. Hemlata Annamalai, Founder and CEO, Ampere Vehicles. And finally, for this panel discussion, please welcome Ms. Gloria Benny, co-founder, Make a Difference. Kripa, the stage is all yours.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure to share the stage with these outstanding women today, this evening. We're not only here to celebrate their success, but we're also here to understand a little bit more on what makes them so successful and how they overcome challenges as they go about building their legacy. So I'm going to start with you, Hemlata. When you have an audacious dream of building the Tesla of India, how do you go about breaking this? How do you go about breaking the stereotypes of that the stereotypes that women don't belong in manufacturing and the auto industry is capital intensive? So how do you go about breaking stereotypes while you build that audacious goal?
I think that there's nothing called that you can't do it. Even when I attempted to do it, my mother was the first one who said that definitely don't come back and I don't think you can succeed. But I think you just have to move on, right? Once you just get what you wanted to, you have to just stay put on the path and get it going on the goals. That's very generic. But then I think manufacturing is something that I was just very intrigued. How come, why women are not coming into manufacturing? That was the thought that first came. Then I just did a little bit of research and analysis, and I found that it was completely male dominated. Completely, even in production lines. So even in our factory, when I wanted to put women workers on the assembly line, my general manager said that no, women will not be suitable. So I think I saw him as a bottleneck, so just removed him actually. Because it will not work, because I think we just have to move on. So I don't think that, of course there are stereotypes, but I think you just have to see that and you just have to remove it and you have to just keep going, number one. And number two is that what I found is that, there is tremendous support available in the ecosystem. I think when people look at you, they look at that this lady is not going to give up, I think people will support. And I think for us, I think it was extremely fortunate that we decided to do in a place where there are a lot of enterprising things happening. And stereotypes can be broken up by the leader, and I think you have to be at the front and you have to lead by example. And you
India Private Limited. And Mr. Indraneel Roy, publisher, Outlook Group. And now, without further ado, and in no particular hierarchical order, let's invite our first Outstanding Woman of the Year. Only 22 when she penned down her first Pooja Dhingra. Apart from this beautiful trophy, which will adorn some very special shelves, we have something extra special for each one of our winners tonight. Our fantastic ladies have been scripting their success stories with passion, dedication, and flair. To add an extra quotient of style to their script, what better than a Montegrappa pen? One can find the Montegrappa pens on the desks of presidents, royalty, the Pope, and even world-class sports and fashion celebrities. The Outlook Business Outstanding Women can get to take home a writing instrument passionately crafted in original Italian style. Would you like to say a few words, Pooja? How are you feeling? An acceptance speech?
I'll keep it short. Thank you so much for this honor. It's really exciting to be here and have your work appreciated. Big shout out to my parents there, because without their help and support, I wouldn't have been able to do anything. And that's all. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Artists, congratulations to our first award winner tonight. Coming.
Thank you. Wow, life as an entrepreneur is definitely a roller coaster. I just spent 3 days with a set of auditors trying to explain what I do and why it's important. And today I'm here endorsing Beetle and wearing PC Jewelers. So clearly, but thank you so much for appreciating the work that we do. A big shout out to my wonderful husband somewhere, without whom I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing today. So thank you.
Before you go, you describe yourself as a very stubborn human being. What is the hardest impediment to your startup story that maybe you could very quickly share with us? Your biggest challenge that you faced and how your stubbornness saw you through it.
So I remember this one conversation, this is early on when I started out, and I had started 2 things at the same time, 2 ventures. And I was having a conversation with a big donor, who could come on board. And he said, Pooja, you can't pull both of these off. You've got to give up one of these. And I was so angry that someone was telling me I couldn't do something that I wanted to do. And in a typical, when I get angry, I cry as well. And I think that totally threw the funder off. It's like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. This woman started crying. But I was just so angry. And I said, I kind of took a moment and said, I respect your opinion, but I'm never going to let anybody else tell me what I can and can't do.
Say I can't do it and watch me prove you wrong.
Exactly.
Exactly. Okay. Right. Big congratulations to you. Anu, we'd like you to say a few words, please.
Certainly. Thank you, first of all, for this great honor. I think there are two things that are driving me. That 1 out of 6 people in this world is an Indian, and we need to have genomic equality in this world for that. The other thing that drives me is that 1 out of 2 in the world is a woman, and we need to get equality, whether it's in innovation, science, or any other field that we choose. So I'd like to thank everybody else, all the scientists and people who took us to where we are today in the field of genomics. But more importantly, I think to my team, one of them who's sitting here, Pooja, but the rest of everybody else who's made Map My Genome where it is, my family who supported me, and everybody else for taking the Genome Patri test. And if you haven't, please do.
Anu, gene studies are a new and rather exciting, controversial topic. What is your view on the impact these studies will have on the future of mankind?
So I think it depends on what you can do with technology. I think sometimes technology is inevitable, so you can't prevent it from happening. But I think as human beings, I have faith in humanity that we won't do everything wrong, and there are enough checks and balances that will keep us intact. So I believe in the good of humanity. I think we'll be able to make best use of it. But it's important that all of us understand that there is a need to be able to make sure that we use technology in the right space. So things like CRISPR and others are a little scary at this point, but so were many other things that we thought were going to be scary, but they weren't. So I think that's my hope, and that's where the future will take us.
Anu, before you go, just because you are an extremely cool lady, I'd like to take a selfie with you on this Twitter mirror, if I may. I'm going to come there.
Please, that would be great. Thank you.
Congratulations. And ladies and gentlemen, we are live tweeting these pictures. Outstanding Woman of the Year, Ms. Neha Singh, co-founder, Traction. Requesting to say a few words, an acceptance speech, if you will.
Thanks a lot to Outlook. So as a reader of Outlook business and as a technology person from background, I thought I always saw these two as sort of disconnected worlds, but it is very interesting that like Outlook has covered, for instance, like tech startups like us. So it's exciting to see. Obviously, this would not have been possible without like the 400-member team that we have in Bangalore today.
Congratulations. Would you like to say a few words?
I think we've got one life, we should make the most of it. And I think it's such a great honor and pleasure to be here. Thank you, Outlook Business. I've been reading this magazine for a very long time whenever I go on the flights. That's how I knew about it. And I think it's also such a pleasure that my team has been with me. We've got very less attrition in our team. They all trust me, and most of them are from Tier 2, Tier 3 towns, and a lot of young engineers who are all aspiring to do something quite nice in technology space. So I think that this would not have been possible without, I mentioned previously that I've got extremely good mentors supporting me, my investors backing me up. And I think that, of course, my family, my husband, who's the CTO of the company. And I think sometimes when women take a lead and we know what we wanted, and we are the people who will never give up. So I think we can.
Absolutely, you said it, sister. Okay, Hemlata, how much do you believe electric vehicles will benefit us ecologically and help conserve our environment?
See, in the last about 3 years, where we have sold about 20,000 vehicles, we have saved about
Find how stars are projected and films are marketed is our next Outlook Business Outstanding Woman. She's up to speed with and works across all media platforms, traditional and new both. Let's give it up for the real-life Olivia Pope. putting out fires not in the White House but in Bollywood. The founder of Raindrop Media, please welcome ace publicist and communications superstar, Ms. Rohini Iyer. A few words. Firstly, I have to say you look like a rock star.
Thank you.
You're just amazing. How are you feeling right now, and what would you like to say as an acceptance speech?
Okay,
Now that
first
you've
of
got-
all, I'd like to thank everybody here at Outlook Business for putting up such a rocking show. Normally I do it, and these guys have done a killer job. And to begin with, I'd like to thank the most important person in my life, the woman who taught me how to be outstanding, my mother, who couldn't be here. I miss you, Mom. I really, really miss you. She heard about this event, she heard about the list, and she was like, break a leg for luck, and she broke hers.
Oh dear.
So she couldn't be here, but I miss you. And a big, big, big shout out to the people who make me who I am, my team, all of you at Media Raindrop, everyone. You guys, thank you. They are the wind beneath my wings. Thank you, guys.
Before you give away that mic, if you don't mind, a quick rapid fire. I'm going to say a few names, and you say the first word that comes to mind when I say that
Okay,
name.
I'm politically extremely incorrect.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
I
what we're looking
teach
for.
them how to be correct, but I'm not. So here you go.
Okay, here goes. Farah Khan,
Mehuna,
Salman Khan.
my favorite person.
You're being very politically correct even
No,
now.
I'm not.
Karan Johar,
Coffee.
Alia Bhatt,
Selfies.
Sushmita Sen.
Rocking.
Okay.
Universe.
Universal. Well, thank you very much. Before you go, I'd like to take, she's a rock star. I have to take a photograph with her.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for this outstanding woman. And Ashley, you have to say a few words. Speech.
So someone here just reminded me that it's tougher to be Ashni Biyani than to be Kishore Biyani. Thank you for those kind words. Thank you, Outlook Business. This one is for Kishore Biyani. Thank you.
1 minute, Ashni. You were the first woman in your family to not just join work, but also move into a leadership position. How was that conversation at home? Did you have to do a lot of convincing, or was it like... Tara, would you like to say a few words?
Sure. Firstly, thank you very much for acknowledging the journey that I've had so far. It's just the beginning. I hope there's a lot more to achieve and a lot more to do. And I'm extremely privileged to really have been given a platform to even do a little something small. It's lots more to do. So thank you.
Well, you had a career set out for... Payal, how fabulous to see you here on this stage.
Thank
Would
you,
like to say-
Mandira, so much. Good
Would
to
you like
see
to say a few
you.
words?
I'd like to thank Outlook Magazine for recognizing the work I do. It's been a very long journey, and when I started off as a shoe designer, we were treated like stepchildren in the fashion industry, but hopefully this award is going to change that. Along with making fashion shoes, we also do a lot of shoes for women with short leg syndrome, and we're happy that more people are going to know about it now. And along with that, we also, all our products are PETA certified. We only use Indian artisans, and trying to make the labor force more active in our country by supporting them. So thanks so much, and thanks so much for the award.
And that's a fabulous pair of shoes you're wearing right now.
Thank you.
Congratulations. On the back of their appeal, they define values and belief systems that their fans and followers emulate. One of the most iconic figures in this space is an Indian with a very strong international appeal. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the Outlook Business Outstanding Woman Celebrity of the Year, and also the face of this year's special edition issue, Ms. Aishwarya Rai Bachchan. Before we do anything else, there's an easel on stage because you have graced the cover of this special edition of Outlook Business on Outstanding Women. So we'd like you to unveil that cover first up. Yes. Mahalakshmi can join you, yes. Have everyone on stage pick up an issue of Outlook Business, this special edition for the photo op. May we please have Mrs. Suman Raheja present the trophy for Outlook Business Outstanding Woman Celebrity of the Year to Aishwarya. We also have a special edition pen for Aishwarya by Montegrappa, the Montegrappa Mia Argento Red Rollerball. The Montegrappa Mia Argento Red Rollerball pen represents a perfect union of elegance and originality. Argento in Italian means silver. The writing instrument combines precious celluloid and the sterling silver for that sophisticated look. On the barrel, the brilliant and intense colors enhance the rounded lines of the pen, providing a great sensation to touch. The sterling silver cap has an elegant engraving, as do the celluloid rings, recalling the pen body. A big thank you to everybody for doing the honors. Thank you. And I'm going to request Mahalakshmi and Aishwarya to stay back on stage because Mahalakshmi would like to ask you a few questions.
Cue cards, cue cards. Aishwarya. Insha Ullar. No. Okay. But I can do this much for you. I can learn 10 words. 10 words in Tulu for you. Okay.
Saukya, thank you. I didn't know she even knew one word in Tulu. Thank you.
Irullar Aiki Yan Saukya. Injida Yan Pincha. Api Nabaki. How does that sound?
Bit of it on the dot, a bit of it, I didn't get the last bit. So you were going to tell me, I got that.
Irullar Aiki Yan Saukya. Ijinda Yan Picho Api Nabaki.
Sweet, sweet. Thank you.
Okay.
So she said, if you're fine, I'm fine. Otherwise, I'm not quite sure.
At this moment, I'm so tempted to say you're gorgeous. I'm just wondering, everybody, every day must be saying this to you. You're beautiful, Aishwarya. You're looking beautiful. You're looking gorgeous. You're looking stunning. What do these words really mean to you?
People who have worked in putting this together. So that kind of invites it. But thank you for your generosity. I'm not quite sure this happens every day, but professionally, on professional platforms, like I always say, it's there's a team of people great professionals who work together to doll us up. So kind of, it's got nothing to do with me. I'd like to believe this has something to do with me. And I'm grateful to you and the Outlook Group for being so generous as to recognizing the work that we do. And thank you for the opportunity to speak to everyone through you in the interview that you so wonderfully did with me, Mahalakshmi. And that means a lot because I think to get to share who we are and what we do with the world at large, you play a large role and you have us connected with our well-wishers, and that's where the voice matters because a lot can be lost in translation if there is some kind of a lack in understanding here. So thank you for communicating with such clarity and allowing me to do the same through you and your publication.
Tell me, what do you do to keep looking good all the time and keeping fit? Because I find it quite remarkable that after Aradhya, you still look so youthful, so fresh, so girlish. Isn't it tough?
Being girlish is easy, having a lovely little girl like Aradhya in my life. That angel keeps, I think, having an angel in your life keeps the child in us alive forever, and I'll forever be grateful to God for this blessing called Aradhya in my life. And I don't quite attribute looks to that because that's not the way I view myself or life. I mean, I get it that I guess that's where it largely started, and that's the way the world tends to talk about me. But it's about who we are and who we become, and the people that we become thanks to our experiences. And by far, the most precious experience of my life has been Aradhya thus far, and I'll forever be grateful to God for that.
If you were to, you've already been called the most beautiful women, amongst the most beautiful women in the world. If you were to rate yourself on a scale of 10, how much would you give yourself? Come on, give me a
Who
number.
did the rating to begin with?
Sorry.
Your question began with, you've been rated. So I said, who rated to start with? Certainly not me. I don't believe in that. For me as an individual or any of us sitting here, it's a wonderful evening where so many ladies have been celebrated, have been recognized, and kudos, congratulations. Thank you for having me been in fine company this evening. And I think that's what we are all about, rather than any kind of barometric scale, not by anyone else's measure and nor our own. We just need to feel good about being the best version of ourselves every waking day in our life. And it's important that people in our lives or whose lives we touch feel that way. And I think that's what makes, gives more meaning to the precious gift of our own lives.
That was politically correct. And you're being
That's
ultra
me.
modest.
No, I'm not
Ultra
diplomatic.
modest.
I'm not diplomatic. I'm not politically correct. I think, thank you to my parents, I've been well brought up.
Tell me, who have been the most powerful influences in your life?
Well, there again, even if it sounds cliched, I think our strongest influences will always be our parents, at the risk of sounding like a cliche, but that's who makes us who we are. That's why we exist. That's because of whom we exist, our parents. And they're the first people we're exposed to. They're our teachers, our guides, and the reason we become who we do. Of course, life is the greatest teacher, and so is experiences, and everybody who touches our life thereafter. But the roots, parents, and I definitely not just know, but I believe that they are and have been and will continue to be the strongest influence in my life.
You've done your best in modeling. You got the best title. You have done it in Bollywood, in movies, in films. What motivates you now? What drives you every day?
Okay, interesting, because you can externally find reasons and attributes, and I know people will be expecting me to say, and a very strong influence today in my life is Aradhya. But in terms of motivation, I think it just comes from something never changes, in the sense that it's your basic sense of commitment to whatever you take on. And when that's your basics, that remains the core for the rest of your life. I don't think, I mean, that's where the beginnings are, and that's where the continuity goes on. It's all about that basic sense of ethic, integrity, and commitment. And it would be wonderful and make for glorious answers standing
short
here
questions.
with finding other attributes. But it's really as simple as that.
Sure. In this lifetime, you're gifted with both beauty and intelligence. In the next lifetime, if you were given only one, what would you choose?
Wow, you think far ahead. Let's get through this one. And the journey has been pleasant so far, and one huge learning curve, and I'm glad on it. Looking forward to what else is in store. And let's meet in the next lifetime and we can have a chat.
Sure. Apart from you, whom would you rate as the most beautiful woman? And you can't name your mom, you can't name Aradhya. So the
Well, then let's take this occasion, like I said again, to applaud every lady sitting in this room. You all have been justifiably celebrated. And yet again, thank you for having me being in your fine company this evening. Congratulations again and God bless.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Beautifully said. And I love that. Every waking day, try to be the best version of yourself. I think that's such a lovely line, and that's such a lovely way to be. Big round of applause for the very beautiful, not just beautiful, but beautiful from inside as well, Aishwarya Rai.
Thank you
Okay,
all.
now I'm not going to let go of this opportunity. We have a Twitter mirror. And day before yesterday, I made your father-in-law pout on stage. So now we're not going to make you pout. We're just going to make you look your lovely self. We're going to have the three of us in the picture with three of you at the back. Yes.
Do I?
Against the backdrop.
Thank you.
Aishwarya is going to stay back for just a little bit to felicitate our final awardee for the evening. Recognized as one among the 100 Women Achievers of India by the Ministry of Women and Child Development, she, along with her husband, Dr. Murray Johnson, under the guidance of her father, Colonel Dr. Jepiar, took up an initiative on space research to design and develop a nanosatellite with the mission of population monitoring. A revolutionary educationist, she is redefining the way the entire education system works by creating effective curriculum. This special Lady of Honor Award deservedly goes out to the Managing Director of Satyabama University, Dr. Maria Zina Johnson. Would you like to say a few words?
So good evening to all of you present here. To make a few lines, we started Satyabama University initially in 1988 with 100 students. Now we spread around 25,000 students. That is the hard work. But this 2016 has been wonderful for me because in January I received the 100 Women Achiever Award from the President of India at the Rashtrapati Bhavan. In June, I wouldn't say, I want to remember and forget June because I lost my dad in June. That was on June 18th. Just 3 days after his death, I was standing at Sriharikota to launch the Satyabama satellite, the first ever Indian satellite to be launched by students in India. So I dedicate that to my dad. And that was again a month, July 18th, called by the Prime Minister of the country, Sri Narendra Modi, and he met the entire team and receiving Niti Ayog's 12 Women Transforming India just a month back. And here standing with a lady of honor. But I would say to all the women out here, Never limit yourself for some people with limited imaginations on you. Take a step forward because it's your life. When it comes to any initiative, give your best. When it comes to your nation, be the first. Thank you so much.
What beautiful words, and I'm sure these motivating words resonate with a lot of ladies sitting over here. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Dr. Maria Zina Johnson. Aishwarya, thank you very much and congratulations. Aishwarya, we need just a few more moments of your time, please. 2005 was the birth of one of India's largest and fastest growing brands of stunning jewelry, one that redefines elegance, allure, and style. Matching their exceptional designs with unmatched quality, each product is crafted to a standard of perfection that transforms into timeless classics and treasures, marking moments that become memories. PC Jewelers started with one showroom at Karol Bagh, New Delhi, and today can proudly boast of 66 showrooms across 52 cities and 18 states. Backed by a strong promoter team, professional management, and a reputed board, the company has followed a meticulously designed business plan, believing in speedy execution with clever optimism over the years. With breathtaking contemporary and classic designs aimed for longevity, these jewels serve to only enhance and complement a woman worth her weight in diamonds. Up next, we'd like to invite a man turning vision into reality over the past decade, who strongly believes in focusing on expansion and aggressive brand building, making sure the grandeur of their craftsmanship and retail outlets matches that of their clients. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together in welcoming on stage Mr. Balram Garg, Managing Director, PC Jeweler. Sir, would you like to say a few words? Mr. Garg, would you like to say a few words or would you like to? Okay.
Good evening, everyone. Today, we have in a gala event to celebrate and facilitate this women achievers in various walks of life. The women of worth are the women of substance. Such women impact the underprivileged section of society by bringing sea change in their lives. They spread fragrance of happiness around them by their noble deeds. Such women are the real daughters of soil and are the game changers, news and event makers. Woman of substance is a woman of power.
And now, Mr. Garg would like to present something small to Aishwarya, felicitate Aishwarya. So, could we... Okay, very quickly, I believe some of our winners may have left the room for the moment, but I hope they're here. Can we quickly have all the winners on stage for a final photo op? All the winners this evening, can we have you on stage, please, for a photograph? Ladies and gentlemen, turn your attention to the stage. What a power list this is. These are the Outlook Business Outstanding Women of the Year 2016. A big round of applause for all our winners tonight. For all those of you in the audience, there's some really great entertainment at the end of this, so don't go anywhere. Thank you. If we're done with the photograph. Okay. A big thank you to all the winners. Heartiest congratulations. Thank you, Aishwarya, for all your time and your patience. One more big round of applause for all our outstanding women on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, let's turn our attention now to the sparkle of the jewels crafted by PC Jeweler in a fashion show choreographed by...
For more news and gossip, don't forget to subscribe to Bollywood Helpline.